All right, welcome back, Hudson wrestling fans. Here we are. Raiders are down here in Ellsworth for the Ellsworth Quad, where your Raiders are going to take on powerhouse Apple Valley, Wausau West, and Ellsworth today. Should be a great day of wrestling down here. Hudson is starting out against Apple Valley, and we're
for Hudson is Nick Johnson, and for Apple Valley, Seth Gross.
We got 2 green. You have to keep moving.
Seth. I don't even see a Seth on here.
And for Wausau West, Tanner Beatty, and Roger Jason Fox.
But as I was saying, Hudson is starting off the day with the 31st ranked team in the nation, number 2 in River Falls, big powerhouse Apple Valley. We're starting the duel at 138. We got junior Nick Johnson out there wrestling, I think they said Seth Brooks. Don't see the scoreboard. Where's the scoreboard? Right here to the left here. So the score now here in the Johnson match, the first duel is 2-1 in favor of Brooks of Valley. 4-1 now in favor of Brooks of Valley. Hopefully they announce all the wrestlers all day long. It's going to help me out a lot because you never know. They never go by the roster. That's the only thing you can count on. But I'll try to update you on the rankings and stuff all day today. This Brooks is not ranked for Apple Valley. There's not many kids on the Apple Valley team that aren't ranked. 9 of their 14 wrestlers are ranked. Brooks cradles up Johnson. Johnson able to break the grasp, gets 2 near fall, now trails by a score of 6-1 with 54 seconds to go here in the first. Going to be a tough day for the Raiders against Apple Valley. Going into it, not taking anything away from our Raiders, but I was hoping to get 3 victories out of 14 today. Johnson on his back again in a lot of trouble. Got 3 near falls. Score is 9-1. And there's the fall. So the Apple Valley Eagles start out at team score of 6-0. And we'll see if they keep announcing here. Hudson's going to be sending out junior Cal Johnson. Hopefully they do announce. Hey, Kyle. The roster says Dayton Racer. They got Racer listed as a sophomore and a second-ranked 145-pounder in Division I in Minnesota, if this indeed is Racer. Racer has an early 2-0 lead, looking for... Got a leg turk in.
We got beat.
It is Dayton Racer, the number 2 ranked wrestler, 145 in Minnesota. Minute 18 to go here in the first. Johnson is trailing 2-0. Looks like Racer's going to cut him. 2-1 now in favor of Racer. Racer running the front head and an easy go behind to take a 4-1 lead. Racer throws in a hook, looking for a cross-face body ride. Near fall is coming. Power half into a half for Racer. Johnson doing a good job fighting it off. 7-1 now in favor of Racer. Look at their roster. I'm hoping to win 5 or 6. I was coming to this one hoping for 3. Koski's got Hall coming up. What's Dima got? Nobody. Of course. And that's the end of the first period. Racer has a 7-1 lead. Chooses bottom to start the second here. Racer up to his feet. Now we're in a bit of a scramble here. Johnson looks for a cradle. I don't think he's going to be able to execute that. Johnson doing a good job of staying in there. Now Racer looking for a spladle. Johnson's got to be careful here. He does get the reversal. 9-1 now in favor of Racer. Probably not an advised move there by Johnson. That ends 145 with Racer with a fall over Cal Johnson. Team score now is 12-0. And I believe, and it is going to be, Hudson's going to be sending out senior Austin Koski to take on the #1 ranked wrestler and #3 ranked wrestler in the nation, Mark Hall, for Apple Valley.
He's only a freshman.
Yeah, and he's only a freshman. He's already a 2-time state champion as a freshman.
Wrestling for Hudson at 152, Austin Koski, and for Apple Valley, Mark Hall.
Cramp Rouse here. All right, Koski and trying to work an elbow tie, rushing on Mark Hall here. And again, this Hall kid out of Apple Valley is only a freshman and already a 2-time state champion. I think he won it at like 35 and 45. Not real sure. That's pretty impressive, winning the state championship as a 7th grader and an 8th grader. Yep, everybody can be beat. And Hall does get the first points of this match, 2-1 in favor of Hall. We'll get some good matchups today. I love that Hudson is taking on the best in Minnesota and some of the best in Wisconsin here today. It only makes our team better. All in looking for a single. Koski wizarding hard. 4-1 now in favor of Hall. 4-1 with 51 seconds to go here in the first. 152. Apple Valley up by a score of 12-0 over the Raiders. Koski up to his feet. Hall looks for a cradle, kind of baited, looks like he was baiting Koski into that, cradles him up. Near fall coming for Hall, Hall looking for a pin. Koski trying to break the grip. There it is, Mark Hall of Apple Valley wins by fall over Austin Koski. 18-0 now in favor of the Eagles out of Apple Valley. Next up is going to be senior Sam Green for your Raiders. And I believe he's going to be taking on Devontae Young is who they got listed, but we'll see what they say here. Oh no, I got that wrong. I think we're going to be seeing Woolworth.
60 for Hudson, Sam Green, and for Apple Valley, Jackson Rail.
Zach who?
Jackson, something.
Jackson. I don't. Oh, Jackson Graham. They got Jackson Graham listed at 70, so we're Jackson Graham here. Let's see if Jackson Graham is ranked. He is not ranked. So it looks like they're going to be bumping up, I'm guessing, the number 1 ranked Daniel Warrior to take on Dima. That should be a good match. But Graham has an early 2-0 lead over Sam Green. Graham looking to bar up Green here. Near fall is coming for Graham. Green in a bad position here. We got a lot of time on the clock, over a minute. Sam doing a good job of fighting it off. Still got 52 seconds to fight it off. Tough position to be in. Looks like Wausau West is up by a score of 17-0 over Ellsworth on the other mat.
160, Jared for Ellsworth in Stowe.
Graham locking it up a little bit tighter here. Sam's still fighting. Down to 25 seconds to go. See if he can fight it off for another 20 seconds here. Ref's down there looking like he wants to call it. And there it is. Jackson Graham wins by fall over Sam Green. (24-0) now in favor of the Eagles. But we should get, I think we're going to get a really good match here. Hudson's going to be sending out 3rd-ranked Dima Hawksford at 170 pounds. I believe he's going to be taking on Daniel Wowar. I don't know how to say it. Woe Warrior. The number 1 ranked senior at 160 for Apple Valley. We'll see if that indeed who it is.
Wrestling at 170 for Hudson, Dima Hawksford for Apple Valley. Daniel
Wayward, they pronounce it. It is the number 1 ranked 160 pounder in Minnesota, taking on the 3rd ranked 170 pounder, Dima Hawksford. Should be a good test for Dima. Be a big win. Be Dima's biggest win of the year. Biggest win of his career if he can pull this one off. I think Warrior is the returning state champion from last year. Warrior in on a single. Dima's got a wizard in and tries to do a bailout throw. Warrior takes an early 2-0 lead. No, it's not going to work on the good guys. I don't fault him for that throw there. Warrior was in deep. He had a chance. At least he didn't roll to his back and expose himself. He was probably going to give up the takedown anyways. Good time to try it. And we're going to get a restart with 55 seconds to go. Wayward is leading by a score of 2-0. Dima up to his feet, looking to pick hands. Does. 2-1 now in favor of Apple Valley.
Go, Dima!
There it is. There it is.
Oh, that was there. That shot was there for Dima. Dima comes in on the reshot. Wayward's in with a front head. Warrior in on the single now, driving across into a double, and gets the takedown. 4-1 now in favor of Warrior. Down to 10 seconds. Coaches are urging Dima to try to get an escape here. And that's going to be the end of the first. Warrior has a 4-1 lead going into the second. Hudson has choice, defers. Warrior's going to go down to start the second here. Dima cuts him, 5-1 now. All right, Dima's got to get a shot going here.
The shot was open for him, Scott.
Yes, it was.
Dima, and take it.
Dima looks for a blast elbow. Warrior easily fights it off, comes back in on his own reshot into a single, and dumps Dima for a 7-1 lead. Warrior looks very calm out there.
Classic shot after a missed shot.
Yep, nice reshot. Warrior throwing the leg in. Dima looking to sit out. Got ankle control. Dima's going to try to turn in and get some space, and we get a stalemate with 55 seconds to go. 7-1 in favor of Apple Valley. And we get a caution on Apple Valley. Dima does get the escape. 7-2 now, 48 seconds to go here in the second. Really like to see Dima get a takedown here. Take a shot, move. Got to get some motion going here. Create an angle, shot, reshot, shot, reshot. It's going to take 2 to 3 reshots to take down this state champion. He comes in looking for a single and then right in on another reshot. Dima looks for a throw, almost had it there. Dima in on the front head. We all like to see Dima's throw, but another well-placed attempt at a throw there. Throws come off of scrambles, reshots. That was nicely done. Didn't get it, but a nice shot.
Just proves that a good get away with it.
Yeah.
What you get?
And that'll be the end of the second. Warrior has a 7-2 lead going into the third and final period here at 170 pounds. Oxford's going to go down. Oxford gets the escape. 7-3 now in favor of Apple Valley. All right, big takedown here for Dima. Warrior looks for that single. Dima fights it off. Takedown would really do Dima well right here, even if he doesn't win the match, knowing that he took down the #1 kid and the state champion. Dima's just got dinged for stalling.
Watch the headlock. He's not going to take
And their heads came together a little bit there. Warrior looks like he caught the top of Dima's head with his eye. Should be okay. Walking it off. We've got a minute 7 to go here in the third and final period. Dima looked for a high crush, but like we were saying earlier, it's going to take 2 to 3 reshots to take this kid down. One shot isn't going to do it.
One shot leads to the scramble, then you get the chance.
Yeah. Coming up on the final 30 seconds. Still 7-3. Warrior in on the takedown and finishes 9-3 now here, approaching the final 5 seconds here of this match. So Warrior wins by a score of 9-3 over Hoxford. Deem able to keep it to a decision, so now we are at 27-0 here. Raiders yet to get a victory. Or a takedown, good point, or a takedown. Next up, I think Apple Valley is going to send out another #1 ranked kid, David Johnson, senior. We'll see if indeed that who it is who they are sending out there.
For Hudson, Gary Schindler. And for Apple Valley, Bevan Shala.
It is not the #1 ranked David Johnson. It was Pepin somebody. I don't even see him on their list, so we'll just go with Apple Valley. So Hudson, Derek is ranked 3rd right now in the state at 182. I believe he's taking on an unranked wrestler. Derek in on a nice looking high crotch into a double there. So I don't know if they're going to be bumping up Johnson to 95. We'll soon see. Let's see if Derek can get the Raiders on the scoreboard here for the first victory. Schindler cuts him, so it's 2-1 now in favor of Schindler. Over on the other mat, it looks like Wausau West is up by a score of 21-0 now. Looks like Franson's over there wrestling. Derek looking for a cradle. Derek is cradling him up. Schindler's got near fall coming. Schindler looking for a fall here. Schindler does have 3 near falls, so it's 7-1 at this point. We got 37 seconds to go. Schindler cradles him up again, looking for the fall. We're down to 28 seconds. Apple Valley able to belly down. So there's the 3, so it is 7-1. Derek looking for a 2-on-1 tilt here. Near fall coming. Derek is really, the biggest thing Derek's improved on this year to me is his riding ability and his tilts and turns. He's done well this year. His shot's gotten a little bit better. He does still get that ugly extension in there at times, wrestling from his knees. His mat wrestling has really improved this year.
Really good tilt right there.
So that's the end of 1. Schindler has a 10-1 lead. He will start the second period here down on bottom. Derek quickly up to his feet, looking for a cow catcher here. Gets it. You don't see many cow catchers at this level. There it is. Derek Schindler wins by fall. That's going to give the Raiders their first victory in this duel. 27-6 now in favor of the Apple Valley Eagles. It's going to bring up 195 pounds. We should be sending out sophomore, we are, Max Gerke. We'll see what Apple Valley is sending out. Maybe David Johnson, the #1 ranked 82 pounder, is going to bump up. We'll wait for the announcer to let us know.
Wrestling for Hudson at 195, Max Gerke. And at For Apple Valley, Matt Mobley.
What'd they say, Matt? Matt Wogley? Max? I don't see a Matt or a Max on their roster either, so we know nothing about the Apple Valley kid. And Gerke starts it out with a victory. Maybe this David Johnson might be hurt. All right, let's keep it rolling here. Let's see if Gerke can pick up a big win for the Raiders. Like I said at the beginning of this duel, I was hoping for 3 victories. We got 1. Prove me wrong and get 4. Gerke riding tough, lets him go 2-1 now in favor of Gerke. Apple Valley comes in looking for a shot. Gerke looking for a goal behind reshot. I almost had it. Apple Valley looking to try to run the front head here. Gerke coming in on a single. Going to try to convert this. Now he's got to switch off into a double. Gerke takes a 4-1 lead with a leg Turk. Gerke trying to run a Turk. Now he's looking to go into a cradle. And he does cradle him up. Oh, he's flat. He's flat. He's flat. Yeah! Max Gerke wins by fall. That'll make the team score 27-12 now, going to bring up 220 pounds. Now Apple Valley on paper here has junior Paul Cheney, number 2 ranked kid in the state of Minnesota. Let's see if this indeed is Cheney. Raiders are going to be sending out the 10th ranked, I believe. It is indeed Paul Cheney. He is the number 2 ranked wrestler at 220 pounds in Minnesota, taking on the 10th ranked wrestler and junior Elliot Motu for your Raiders. Getting a nice little scramble there at 220. No score. Cheney in on a low single. Nice takedown for a 220 pounder. Elliott able to get away, 2-1 now. Nice takedown by Motu right on the edge of the mat to take a 3-1 lead with 51 seconds to go. Nice takedown by Elliott. Elliott's got to be careful here, get that leg out of there. You can't be giving up an easy reversal like that. Cheney retakes the lead with 4-3 and 36 seconds to go here in the first. Elliott's got to come up and get a reversal of his own here. Come up with that. Cheney able to recover. Cheney looking for a crossface cradle possibly here.
That was a good missed opportunity.
Yep. Can't leave points out there on the mat, especially with the quality of an opponent you have. That's going to be the end of the first period. Cheney out of Apple Valley has a 4-3 lead going into the second. Motu is going to start on the bottom. Cheney looking for an arm bundle now on Motu. Motu roll through. He's got to roll through. He's got to come up. He's got to come up with that. Now Cheney goes into a power half. Cheney goes back in looking for that crossface. Motu's got to get up to his base here. Can't do anything from your belly. You just give your opponent time to pound on you like that. There he's coming up. He's got to keep coming up. Got to keep coming up. There he goes. 4-4 now. 53 seconds to go. Cheney comes in looking for a single. They go on the edge of the mat, and we go back neutral. Match all tied up here at 2:20. Cheney coming in. He's got to post that head and go behind. No. Cheney takes a 6-4 lead here. Cheney looking to dig that arm out. All right, we're still in the second period here. Motu's got to get back up to his base. When he gets to his base, he can get away. Can't get away when you're not at your base. And we get a stalling warning on Motu. Now Cheney looking to throw a simple half in, and Motu going to his back. And there it is.
Good match going.
Paul Cheney out of Apple Valley pins Elliott Motu here at the end of the second. 33-12 now is your team score. Apple Valley over your Raiders. Next up, we're going to be is the heavyweight. The Hudson's going to be sending out. I believe Matthias is an honorable mention. Yep, Matthias is a honorable mention junior. And they got two heavyweights listed here for Apple Valley. We'll wait and see what the announcer says.
Wrestling at 285 for Hudson, Mathis, and for Apple Valley, Andy Ostopovitz.
Apple Valley sent out Andy Ostopovitz. Tomo was in a nice headlock. Let's see what he got for near fall. He did get 2, but then he gives up the reversal. So after that flurry, Tobin does lead by a score of 4-2 here early in this first period of heavyweight. Tobin coming up to his base. He's got to come up. He's got to keep coming up. Tobin trying to come up to his base. Got to be careful of that tilt there. Tobin's got to get his right arm back here if he can. Tobin trying to get up and out of here. Still has a 4-2 lead. Apple Valley looking to cradle. I think we're going to get a stalemate here. It's awful high if Tobin can shake him. Apple Valley does have a cradle in, but Tobin trying to come out the back door here. Got to hurry. He's got 5 seconds to go to get the reversal. Got to get his head out of there. 2. And he gets it right at the buzzer. 6-2 now. Tobin has a lead going into the second period here. That was a nice reversal by Matthias. Looks like Apple Valley's going to start the second here on bottom. Tobin riding tough. He's got to be careful here. He's going to give up an easy reversal, and he does. 6-4 now with 1:50 to go in the second here. Apple Valley looking to cradle up again. Matthias does a nice job of sitting tall in there. Now looking for another reverse if he can swim that right arm through. He's got to swim that right arm through. And gets a takedown. 8-4 now in favor of Tobin with 1:23 left here in the second period. Tobin looking to run a half here. He's got to drive him forward and at an angle. Forward and angle. He's got to break down that opponent, get him out of his base. Tobin looking to try to run a 2-on-1 tilt here possibly. Trying to roll that wrist under. And we got maybe some blood time. Yep, we got a little bit of blood time here. All right, we're back after that blood time 55 seconds ago. Tobin still has a 8-4 lead here and on top. Matthias looking to bar him up here. He's got to be careful, got to be careful. He's got to stay off his hip. Can't let that Apple Valley guy come in on his hip here. He's got to try to get that left leg back. Matthias just got to try to hold on a little bit right here and look for a stalemate. And he gets a stalemate good. We got 31 seconds to go here. Looks like Ellsworth finally did get on the board. Looks like Franson may have won. So the Ellsworth Wausau West score right now is 21-3. Tobin's got the hook in if he can get a power half to going here. Coming up on the final seconds here, the second period. And that'll be the end of the second. Tobin with an 8-4 lead. I think he has choice going into the third. He does. He's going to go down. Well, both times he's been down there, he's been able to get a reversal. So let's see if he can get another reversal here. Valley looking for that cradle again. Tobin's got the near arm. Tobin looking to create separation here. Tobin's got a hook on the arm, but he's got that overhooked. He needs to be underhooked on that. Tripod's up, tries to roll in, looking for Grammy roll. If he can turn in here. Apple Valley still able to control. 1 minute left to go in this third final period here at 285. And we're going to get a restart with 48 seconds to go. Tobin tripod's back up. And we get a potentially dangerous. Oh, looks like we had a full Nelson. Couldn't see it from this angle, but he called a full Nelson, so Tobin now has a 9-4 lead with 41 seconds to go here in this match. Sounds like the coach is looking for an explanation. Wasn't quite sure what they called. I'm not real clear on what he called, but going back up to his tripod. He's been able to get to this point, but unable to get away. Trying to create separation. Now he can turn back in, keep that bar that up. Tobin looking to run that half. 11-4 now in favor of Tobin. Final 15 seconds of the match here. Tobin looking for an arm bundle here, it looks like. Tobin going hard. And that's going to be the end of it. Matthias Tobin wins by a score of 11-4 over Andy Adapawaski for Apple Valley. Team score now is 33-15 in favor of Apple Valley. He's going to bring up the little guys. Hudson's going to be sending out sophomore Mitch Fanning. And I think the Eagles are going to be, well, they got two 6-pounders listed here, so we'll wait and see what the announcer says. So Apple Valley, their 6-pounder is Kyle Rathman. Don't know anything about him. He's not ranked, so let's see what Fanning can do here. We were talking earlier, we wanted to get, hope to get 3 victories. We've gotten our 3, now let's work on 4. Because we're going to be running into a, I think every weight class here on out, Apple Valley has a number one or 2 ranked kid. Rathman able to take Fanning down. Fanning reverses it. Looking for the fall. Oh, Fanning looking for the fall here. And now we need Mitch to get this fall. We don't want to give him the opportunity. Got a minute 9 to go. Looks like Rathman's going to be able to belly down here. There's the 3 near fall, so Fanning now has a 5-4 lead. Rathman trying to come out the back door here. Rathman is able to reverse Fanning, so it's 6-5 now in favor of Rathman out of Apple Valley. Fanning looking to come around his own back door here. And trying to get to his base, he's got 7 seconds here, trailing by a point. And that'll be the end of the first. Rathman out of Apple Valley has a 6-5 lead. Rathman out of Valley is going to go down to start the second period here. Rathman looking for a standing switch. 1 not 2 here. And there is the escape. 7-5 now in favor of Rathman. on a single attempt. Fang does a nice job of fighting it off, trying to run the front head. He's got to be careful here. Gets the 2 to tie this match up. No near fall. But he keeps getting out of position here. We got 55 seconds to go. Fanning looking to try and cradle maybe, but gonna give up a reversal if he's not careful, and he does. 9-7 now in favor of Rathman. 38 seconds to go here in the first period. Fanning trying to get up to his base. Rathman breaking him back down, running a 2-on-1 tilt here. Fanning able to stay perpendicular to the mat. No near fall was awarded. And that's going to be the end of the second period. Rathman has a 9-7 lead. And we're going to get a caution on Rathman. Come up and get out of there. Come up and get out of there. Got to get his Instead of getting an escape, he gives up control again. We're down to, we got a minute 20 to go yet. Only trailing by a reversal here. Fanning is just ding, warning for stalling.
Mitch's head's on the mat, he's in trouble.
Yep.
Wrestling for Wausau West at 220, River Judd. For Ellsworth, Brady Zipper.
Down to approaching the final 30 seconds. Fanning's got to go here. Near fall is coming here.
Keep your head on the mat.
Nope. Got to keep your head on the mat. Fanning gives up a pin to Kyle Rathman. That'll make the team score 39-15. Going into 113 pounds, where I think we're going to see the #1 ranked kid, Gannon Volk, out of Apple Valley, taking on Hudson's freshman Matt Koski. We'll see who they announce here.
Wrestling for Hudson at 112, Matt Koski. And for Apple Valley,
it is the #1 ranked wrestler at 113 pounds in Minnesota, Gannon Folk, taking on Matt Koski. Folk in real quick here on a single. Koski's got to be careful here. Folk in a Granby position. Looking to get it tight. He's got that pretty tight. Koski in trouble. There it is. Gannon Folk wins by a fall over Matt Koski. 45-15. Going into 120. And at 120 pounds, I think we're going to see the number 2 ranked sophomore, Malu Warrior, for Apple Valley.
Wrestling for Hudson at 120, and Ellsworth. And for Apple Valley, Melo Wayward.
And it is the number 2 ranked Wayward out of Apple Valley taking on Nick Nelson for your Raiders. Yeah. Nelson looking for a shot. Warrior sprawls. Warrior looking to come behind Nelson here. Warrior does get the takedown. 2-0 now. Warrior looking to bar up Nelson. Does. Near fall is coming. Now. Warrior hits a standing cradle on Nelson. Looks like they are in bounds, so near fall is coming. And 3 more near fall. (8-0) now in favor of Warrior. And we'll get a restart with 27 seconds to go here at 120. Warrior in on a tilt.
85 for Russell West, Ryan Bay, and for Ellsworth, Joey Kemmer.
Nelson looking to get a reversal here. There's a reversal. Looking for near fall, but we didn't get any, and that's going to be the end of 1. Nice reversal right at the end of the period there by Nick Nelson. He does trail by a score of 8-2 though, going into the second. Nelson will start on the bottom here in second period. We get a warning on Warrior out of Apple Valley. Warrior looking to cradle up Nelson. Nelson looked right into it. More near fall coming. And 3 more near fall. 11-2 now in favor of Warrior. Wayward, I think is how they were saying it. With the half in, let's see if he tries to go with a roll through half. Warrior in with a half. Nick able to fight it off, no near fall. 35 seconds to go here in the second.
Notice how this kid's constantly looking for the half
And we get a stalemate and restart with 20 seconds to go here in the second period. Goes right into that half. Near fall coming. Nelson doing a good job trying to fight off his back. He's just got a short time here. He's got 7 seconds to hold on. Warrior does have 3 more near fall, making it 14-2. 14-2 going into the third and final period here. 120 pounds. Yeah. Nelson looking for banana splits. Not going to get it on this kid. Warrior trying to create separation and get a reversal. And there's the reversal. 16-2 now. 1 point away from a tech fall here. Nelson back in the cradle again. There's some near fall. And there's your tech fall. 18-2 in favor of Wayward over Nick Nelson. Team score now is 50-15 in favor of Apple Valley. It's going to bring up 126 pounds. Hudson's going to be sending out freshman Sawyer Massey to take on, let me see here, 126. If this is Seth Grove, yep, it is.
Hudson at 126. Sawyer Massey. And for Apple Valley,
No, it's not Seth Grove. Who did they say? I didn't quite hear who they said. It's not Seth Grove, though. Seth Grove is the #1 ranked 126 pounder in the state of Minnesota.
Kids aren't even on the roster.
Yeah. Yep. Into a scramble here. Sawyer in bad position, got extended. I see if he can come out the back door here. Nice scramble here. No score. Still 0-0. Not sure who Apple Valley wrestler is out here, but he's got to get his head to the outside, looking for that double. And we're going to get a restart with 41 seconds to go. Still no score here. Massey drops down to a single, but we go out of bounds. We get another restart here with 28 seconds to go in the first. Massey looking for a takedown here right at the end of the first. Into a scramble again. Gets 2 right at the buzzer. Nicely done by Massey. 2-0 going into the second. Massey's going to defer. Apple Valley's going to go down to start second. Well, so far, Apple Valley has not sent out 2 of their #1 ranked kids. Not sure if they're just getting their JV kids a little bit of work, or if they're hurt, or. Should be a really good match to watch later on tonight when the Raiders take on Ellsworth. Very evenly matched teams, and Wausau West might have something to say about Apple Valley here too. Massey looking for a little ball and chain here, or possibly ball and chain into a bar tilt. Apple Valley able to get his hands out of there.
Keep right up.
Grab ahead.
Come on, Ian.
Come on, Ian. Watch it.
Hard up.
Massey's got an arm. Let's see what he's going to do with this bar. Looking for a farmer's bar. I don't think he's going to get that. And we get a warning on Apple Valley. Massey goes right into a half. And we get a restart with 49 seconds to go. Massey. Apple Valley was warned for stalling. Started doing a nice job of riding here, riding tough. Ties up that near wrist. Taking that wrist right into a half. Apple Valley able to get his wrist back. That'll be the end of the second period. Massey's going to take a 2-0 lead going into the third and final period here, 126 pounds. I just heard somebody say Ian. Looks like Ian Field is who Sawyer's wrestling. Not ranked. Not sure why Gross is not wrestling. I thought it was Matson. Now Massey hit with a warning. Massey up to his feet. Massey looking to come in and does. Nicely done reversal by Sawyer. Massey goes up 4-0 with 45 seconds to go here in the third and final period. This would give us our fourth win that we've been looking for.
They say don't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Yeah.
Well, Sawyer's wrestling tough. He's riding hard.
All right, we're going to get a restart with 20 seconds to go here in this third and final period.
Nice match for Sawyer right here.
Into a scramble here. Massey still in control, and that's how it ends. Sawyer Massey wins by a score of 4-0 over Ian Field of Apple Valley. Team score now is 50-18. Coming up, the final match of this Raider Apple Valley duel. 132 pounds. Raiders will be sending out CJ Steiner. We'll have to wait and see. They got a couple of 32 pounders listed here. See who Apple Valley sends out. In the rankings,
132 for Hudson, CJ Steiner, and for Apple Valley, Dustin Bethke.
Apple Valley did not send out 4th ranked Brock Morgan. They send out Dustin Bethke. So that's 2 number 1s and a number 4 that didn't see the mat today. And we're going to get a restart. Minute 35 to go. Still no score here in this 132 final match of this duel. Steiner running the front head. Bethke does get the first takedown in this match, leading 2-0 now. And we get a restart with 47 seconds to go. Still 2-0 in favor of Bethke out of Apple Valley. Steiner up to his feet. Bethke running a half Nelson ride. And we get potentially dangerous here with 21 seconds to go. Still 2-0. CJ needs to get out of here, get the escape. Center up to his feet. We get an escape here. He does get one with 13 seconds to go. 2-1 now in favor of Bethke. Steiner in on the shot. Bethke fights it off. He's got to hang on and no points. 2-1 in favor of Bethke out of Apple Valley going into the second. The first, Steiner's going to go down and start the second. CJ up to his feet. See if he can get an escape here. And does get the escape. We're tied up at 2-2. Bethke out of Valley did get a warning for stalling. Gotta be careful here. Catch him there, catch him there. CJ does get the takedown. I could see that Bethke looking for that too. I knew it was coming. So did CJ. CJ takes a 6-2 lead with 1:15 to go here in the second.
Only once, but not twice.
Center was looking for a bit of an arm bundle there. Bethke does a nice job getting back to his base, fighting it off. CJ's got to be careful. Bethke was looking for a Granby roll there.
Under. Yep. Slide.
CJ's got to keep his head up. And we get a potentially dangerous here with 42 seconds to go in the second.
Notice CJ gets his knee twisted around.
Almost some near fall there. That would have been nice. Steiner doing a nice job of riding there. And that's going to end the second period. Steiner has a 6-2 lead. We're at the third and final period here, 132 pounds. Steiner leading 6-2 over Bethke of Apple Valley. And we get a stalemate. Minute 38 to go in the match. I was going to say that was the second warning. Steiner now has a 7-2 lead with a minute 8 to go. Bethke looking to turn in. Steiner doing a good job, possibly look for a cradle here. And we get a stalemate with a 48 seconds to go here in the third and final period. Steiner looking to pick up the Raiders' 5th win of this duel. Steiner looking to possibly cradle here, but he's down on his hip. And gives up the escape. 7-3 now at 15 seconds to go. Steiner looking for a fireman. Nicely done by Steiner. Nice takedown. And that's going to be it. CJ Steiner wins by a score of 9-3. Over Bethke of Apple Valley. So the final team score is going to be 50-21. Apple Valley Eagles victory over your Hudson Raiders. Next up for the Raiders, we are going to take on, what is Wausau West? I believe they're third-ranked team in the state. They are third-ranked team in the state. That's up next. All right, welcome back, wrestling fans. Hudson Raiders about to start the second duel of the Ellsworth Quad. Raiders are going to be taking on third-ranked Wausau West Warriors.
Wrestling for Hudson at 145, Austin Koski, and for Wausau West, Michael Phillips.
No, Phillips. So the Raider Wausau West duel, we're starting at 152 pounds, or 145 pounds. We got Austin Koski taking on Michael Phillips. Phillips is a sophomore, and he is not ranked. Let me see. Matt Koski is ranked 10th at 152 pounds, but right now, as you can see, he's wrestling at 45, looking to get on the board, and does. 2-0 now in favor of Koski over Phillips. Gave it. Koski gives up a takedown right on the edge of the mat after a missed head throw. Phillips has a 3-2 lead now over Koski. Phillips gets a caution. Koski look in the face. Got to turn in. Does get the reversal. 4-2 now in favor of Koski. And we got 4 seconds remaining in the period here. All right, we need bonus points. This match, and especially the Ellsworth match, where we match up very well with Ellsworth, I believe. It's going to come down to bonus points. I don't believe we can beat West in this duel, but you never know. We can try.
Everybody gives it their best effort.
Yep. Oh, to start the second period here. Koski has a... Nope, we're all tied up at 4-4. And we get a restart here. Minute 48 to go in the second, all tied up at 4 apiece. Koski back in on that Russian. Use that, use that. Just use that, duck under there. Koski hits a nice headlock, hits the takedown, 6-4, looking for the fall here. We need these bonus points. Really need these bonus points. He's got a minute 15 to go, so we got a lot of time. There it is! Austin Koski wins by fall over Michael Phillips. That'll give the Raiders an early 6-0 lead. Going to bring up 152 pounds, where Hudson should be sending out sophomore Cal Johnson, and they are, to take on the, I believe, 4th ranked. I think Mr. Hatenga is 4th. Yep, 4th ranked junior out of Wausau West, Travis Hatenga. Heading in on a quick takedown. Hedinga gets another takedown. 4-1 now in favor of Hedinga.
That's 152 for Apple Valley. Paul from Ellsworth, Josh Honey.
Hedinga looking to cradle, and we're going to get a restart. Heading up by a score 4-1. 4-2 now in favor of Hedinga. Johnson in on a low single. Cal trying to suck that leg in, heading it sprawling out, and going to go behind to take a 6-2 lead. And trying to dig out the arm. Johnson doing a good job not giving it to him. Six-3 now in favor of Hedinga. Cal's at least got to try to contest those, not just give it to him. Got to keep his head up. Hedinga looking for a cow catcher here. Johnson in a lot of trouble. And Hedinga ties up this duel at 6 apiece with a fall over Cal Johnson. It's going to bring up 160 pounds. Hudson's going to send out senior Sam Green to take on senior Jared Matsinski, 5th ranked wrestler at 160 pounds for Wausau West.
Hudson, Sam Green, and for Wausau West, Jared Matsinski.
Green goes in looking for a high crotch. Matsinski sprawls, running the front head. And does not get the takedown yet. Now Sam gives up the leg to give the takedown. I don't know why he did that. So Matsinski has a 2-0 lead. Green comes up and they go out of bounds. We'll get a restart. That's it. See, looked to cut him and looking for a cradle, near side cradle. Matsinski was looking for a farmer's bar, unable to get it. Green back up to his feet. He's got to try to circle in. And we go out of bounds. We'll have a restart with 1:02 to go. Matsinski's still leading 2-0. Matsinski's going to do the alternate start. See if he looks for that cradle again or just does cut him.
Get right after
He does just cut him. 2-1 now.
Get out of it, get out of it.
Wrestling at 160 for Apple Valley, Daniel Weaver.
Matsinski in looking for a single.
Andy Stoll.
Attaboy, attaboy.
Matsinski looking to cradle up here. Green. Matsinski is getting some near fall, leading 4-1. Now we'll be leading 7-1. Green fighting to stay off his back. He's got 10 seconds to go to stay off his back, put this match into the second period. And that is the end of the first here at 160. Matsinski out of Wausau West leads by a score of 7-1. And it looks like we got some blood time. All right, we're back after that blood time here. Start of the second period. Matsinski, Green's going to cut him. 8-1 now. Matsinski in another single on green. Green on his back, near fall, and there it is. Jared Matzinski of Wausau West wins by fall over Sam Green.
Big offense, Cody.
All right, next up brings up 170 pounds. We're going to see two ranked wrestlers going at it here. We're going to see the third ranked 170 pounder out of Hudson, Dima Hawksford, taking on the 9th ranked wrestler out of Wausau West, Cody Grunwald. Both are seniors, 170 pounds. Should be a good match.
Wrestling 170 for Hudson, Dima Hawksford. And for Wausau West, Cody Grunwald.
Not in there. Dima goes in looking for a single. Grunwald coming in looking for a Russian. Looking for a slide by. Dima in, a nice looking. What is he doing? And Hawksford does get the takedown. I don't know what he was doing here. Instead of finishing the double, he goes to his hip. Hawksford does get the takedown though. Leads 2-0 with a minute 10 to go here in the first period. Again, we got two ranked wrestlers out here. We got the number 3 and the number 9 ranked wrestler. Dima looking to run that roll through half. Dima cuts him 2-1 now at 52 seconds to go here in the first period. Wausau West has a 12-6 lead after 3 matches. All 3 matches have ended in pinfalls. Dima looks for the throw, catches it. Now he's got to finish this with a pin. He's got to finish this with a pin. We need these bonus points. As it is, Hawksford has a 5-1 lead. There it is! Dima Hawksford wins by fall over the 9th ranked Cody Grunwald. Nicely done by Hawksford to tie this duel up at 12 apiece. That's going to bring up 182 pounds, where we're going to see senior Kyle Zimick out of Wausau West taking on the 3rd ranked Derek Schindler for your Raiders. That was a very nice match for Dima. Very good, very big win over a quality opponent.
Wrestling at 182 for Hudson, Derek Schindler. For Wausau West, Kyle Zimick.
Derek in on a nice looking high crotch, switches to a double 2-point takedown. Schindler cuts him 2-1.
Stay low. You gotta stay low. Looking to jack you up. Snap the level change.
for a single. Could have went for a nice drag by right there. Schindler goes back in, looking for another single. Gets it. 4-1 now in favor of Derek, and we'll get a restart with 56 seconds to go here in the first period. Schindler cuts him 4-2. Derek back in, another nice looking high crotch, another takedown, 6-2 now, Schindler. Riding tough here at the end of the first period. Looking the cradle. And that'll be the end of the first period here at 182 pounds. Schindler has a 6-2 lead.
6 here would be huge.
Yes, it would. Zimick out of Wausau West will start down second period here. Derek looking the cradle, trying to take that head to the knee. Zimick does a good job of fighting off the hand control. There he goes. Schindler looks for a nice little cow catcher there. Did we get near fall? Yep. Mr. Black's got two fingers up there. It's going to be 8-2 now. Minute 5 to go here in the second period. Schindler looking for more, looking to bar it up here. Scoop the head, he's got to scoop that head. He's just got to settle in, he's got to get his leg out and get on that side. He's got 45 seconds, plenty of time. Schindler trying to work out to his left side. Zimick was able to belly down, but Schindler takes a 13-2 lead here.
Head up, rest control. Work your way up, work your way up. Work your way up, head up. There you go, up, away.
Schindler looking for that cradle again.
Keep your head up.
Derek looking for the near side cradle. We talked about the last match too, how Derek's mat wrestling has improved. And that'll be the end of the second period. Schindler has an 11-point lead going into the third and final period. Schindler is going to choose top going into the third here. Ref Dave Black just checking the score to make sure it was right. Derek's going to hit him with a head and arm here. Nope. Zimick does get the escape. 13-3 now. Derek scores another takedown. 15-3. 12-point lead. So go 15-4 now in favor of Schindler. Schindler looking for a takedown. The best thing I'm liking on Derek Schindler this match is he's looking for that pinning combination coming from that takedown.
Hey, stay low.
17-4 in favor of Schindler. Schindler has got a 13-point lead. Takedown here. Or 2-point near fall here is a tech fall. Derek's got just under a minute to do it. He's 2 more points for a tech fall.
Hey, you got 2 to give. You got 2 to give.
Coaches are telling Derek to cut him. There's a point. There's another takedown, so it's 17-5, 19-5. Schindler looking for a fall here. Go ahead. It's got 34 seconds. Come on, Derek. Let's get a pin here. It's 1 more bonus point for us. And that'll do it. Derek Schindler is going to win by a score of 22-5 and tech fall over Kyle Zimick. That'll give the Raiders the lead again. $17-12 going into 195 pounds. Wausau Weston's going to send out sophomore Jake Whalen to take on sophomore Max Gerke. Neither wrestler ranked here at 195. Gerke in, looking for a nice single. Switch that off into a double. Gerke's got to be careful here. Gerke's in trouble. And Gerke able to belly down, but Whalen's going to have as a 4-0 lead here with minute 23 to go in this opening period.
Max got himself a big trouble.
Yeah, he did. He pretty much created that mess all on his own.
Has to be a star, Bill.
All right, we got a long ways to go here. Gerke's got plenty of time, but he does got to get up and get out of here.
And 185 for Apple Valley, Tom Peterson. Ellsworth, a Ellsworth.
Gerke trying to stay out of that bar, does. Gets his hip and away. He's fighting it good. Now he's just got to come up. There he goes. Out of that bar. All you got to do is try to stand up, and you're going to get out of that hold every time. Under the final 10 seconds, Gerke still trailing 4-0. Whalen looking for a cross-face cradle possibly. And that is the end of the first. Whalen has a 4-0 lead. Gerke's got choice. Going to defer. Whalen's going to start on bottom. Second period here, 195 pounds. Raiders are leading 17-12 right now. Gerke in a little bit of trouble here. He's on his hips. I never like to see our guys on our hips. Got to be careful. Run that half. Run that half. Run that half. Run that half. Gerke's got him in trouble. He's on his back. He's got to finish this here. He's got to finish it. Got to keep that. Oh, we get a potentially dangerous. That does get Gerke back in this match here. Still trailing by, or did we tie it? Nope, 4-3.
There's no bonus to the top back.
All right, we're back after that injury timeout. Whalen got a little sore shoulder there. Gerke is now only trailing by a score of 4-3 now and still on top. Gerke's on his hip, put him right back to his back. Gerke's got him on his back. We got a minute 18 to go. Come on, Max. We gotta finish these. Gerke does take a 6-4 lead, but that's 2 times we've had them on our back. We gotta finish these. Max gotta be awful careful here. If he can throw that in. Gerke doing a real good job of riding here though. Coming up on 35 seconds to go in the second. If we can ride him again, get another turn here. He's got to trap that leg. But Max got to ride tough here. Run him out, run him out, run him out. Still in control with 12 seconds to go. He's got to ride him out, not give up a point here at the end of this period. Max does a nice job breaking him down here. He should be able to ride him out now the rest of this. 5 seconds to go. Put him down to start the third. And that's going to be the end of the second period here at 195. Gerke now has a 6-4 lead after trailing 4-0 at the end of the first period. Gerke is going to go down. Gerke up to his feet. Got to be careful here. I don't like when they reach back. And we get mat time stoppage. I think somebody's contact fell out. Nope, wasn't a contact. Looks like Dave thought it was a contact. Gerke is down. A minute 52 to go in this match. Gerke up to his feet. He can't reach back like that. He's got to get away. Don't bother reaching back. Got to be careful of the cradle here. He's got to turn and face, turn in, turn in. That should be 1. Gerke goes up by a score of 7-3 now. All right, Gerke's up by 3 now. Now, if he just wrestles smart, we can give up a takedown here. Nothing hurt. Got to circle in, circle in.
He's had a good smart match.
Other than the start where he got himself in trouble. But he's battled back out of it. Battled back out of it.
Hey, you want to win this match? Let's go. Get after it.
Gerke looking fresher of the 2 wrestlers out there. Whalen's looking a little bit tired. Heavy on that head. Heavy on that head. Wear on him. Wear on him. Oh, we're under a minute. Down to 50 seconds to go in the match. Throw that up. No, we don't want that. We don't need any double underhooks here. Oh, we're down to the final 23 seconds going to the match. Circle in. There he goes. Nice one. It's finish. It's finish. It's finish. Hip in. Hip in. There he goes. Max Gerke. Another takedown, and that is going to be the end of this match. Max Gerke wins by a score of 9-4 over Jake Whalen. That's going to extend the Raider lead 20-12 now. Good match for Max. This should bring up 2 ranked wrestlers also. Nope. I thought Judd was ranked. I think he was at one time, wasn't he? Yeah. Now Elliott, I believe, wrestled him twice at Bi-State and beat him both times.
Once at Bi-State.
Once at Bi-State? Well, Jude just took Elliott down to get the first takedown of this 220-pound match. Motu is ranked 10th in the state as a junior at 220 pounds, but now he's trailing to Jude by a score of 2-0.
It has beat Jude twice this year.
Oh, Marty Loy. Motu escapes. 2-1 now in favor of Jude.
Lock it up, lock it up. Stay on, number. Keep the tag.
Nice. Nicely done by Elliott. 3-2 now with a minute 15 to go in the first period. Motu regains the lead, or gains the lead for the first time in this match. As we were saying earlier, Elliott and Jude have wrestled twice this year, once at the Marty Loy, once at Bi-State. Elliott has won both those contests, looking to go 3-0 on the year against River Jude. Jude does get away, tied up now at 3 apiece with a minute 5 to go in the first period, 220 pounds. Elliott looking for a slide by. Jude steps out of bounds. Yes, absolutely. Elliott's got to circle in. And we get a restart with 20 seconds to go here in the first. All right, I'd really like to see Elliott get a takedown here in the final 10 seconds. That's the way the second's going to end. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. Jude is going to go down to start the second period. Elliott cuts him. Jude now takes a 4-3 lead. Looking for a single, but he's on the edge of the mat, and we get a stalling warning on River Jude. Another restart, 57 seconds ago. Jude still 4-3 lead over Motu of Hudson. Action's really slowed down here in the second. After Jude got that escape. No shot attempts at all here in the second. Now we got a warning on O2. Both wrestlers have been warned for stalling. 19 seconds to go here in the third. Elliott's just got to keep attacking. He's got a warning on it. Force another stalling call. If you don't get the takedown, you get a stalling call. That's the end of the second. Motu trailing by a point. It's going to start down in the third. Faye's going to alternate start, so you never know if they're going to cut him. Wassa West likes to come in with a cradle. Nope, he does cut him. So we're all tied up here at 4 apiece. And we go out of bounds. No score. Minute 45 to go. Motu coming in, or Jude comes in with an underhook. Both wrestlers, we've been wrestling the edge of the mat here in this 220-pound match. Motu looking for two. There it is. Motu gets takedown, 6-4 lead with 1:06 to go here in the third and final period. Now he's got to ride tough. Now he's got to ride tough here. He's got to ride tough. 58 seconds to go. He's got to break him down. He's got to take a leg out here. He's got to do something. He's going to get hit for stalling. Cuts him 6-5 now. We got 30 seconds to go. There is a stalling on both of them too, so he's got to stay aggressive here. Coming up on the final 10 seconds. Oh, we got 3 seconds to go here.
Back up, go back up. Back up.
And that's it. Elliott Motu wins by a score of 6-5 over River Jude. The Raiders now have a 23-12 lead going into heavyweight. All right, heavyweight, we got honorable mention Matthias Tobin, Jr., going to be taking on senior 8th ranked Ryan Fay. So we got another match with 2 ranked wrestlers. Hudson at honorable mention, Fay at number 8.
Wrestling at 285 for Hudson, Mathis, Tobin, and for Wausau West, Ryan Fay.
All right, this would be a big win for Tobin here. Pull off the upset of the higher ranked wrestler in Fay. I don't think they wrestled it by state. But Fay scores first, 2-0. Here in his heavyweight. Fay gets the first 2 points. Trying to dig an arm out on Tobin. Tobin gets up to his base. And we're going to get a restart. 32 seconds left. Fay trying to run a bar on Tobin. Tobin hips out of it. Coming up on 20 seconds to go here in first period. Fay trying to dig that arm out again. Gets it, but that's the end of the first period. Ryan Fay, I'm sorry, will take a 2-0 lead into the second. Tobin defers. Fay's going to start on the bottom. Fay escapes 3-0 now in favor of Fay out of Wausau West over Tobin of Hudson. And we get a restart. Tobin looks for a Japanese arm throw. That should be 2. Should be 2. Oh, he doesn't give him 2. Oh. I thought he had control there. That should have been 2. We're still on. All right, we're back after that. Tobin had a nice Japanese arm throw right on the edge of the mat, but unable to get the takedown. So it's still 3-0 in favor of Fay with 1:12 to go in the second period. Yeah, it was a lot of weight flying around.
Go, Tobin!
Both wrestlers just trying to get inside control, pummeling. Fay looks to go to a slide by. Oh, Fay gets hit with a stalling warning. Man, looks like we're going to have a little bit of blood time. There's the warning. 56 minutes. We're back. All right, we're back. We got 34 seconds to go here in the second. Still 3-0 in favor of Fay.
Step down!
we're going to get a restart with 5 seconds to go here in the second period. And that'll be the end of the second. Fay still has a 3-0 lead. Tobin's going to go down to start third and final period. All right, we need to get up and get out of there right away. We need another takedown. Trailing by 3. Got to get his head off the mat. Got to get his head off the mat. Someone's got to come up with this. Got to come up. Got to keep trying to work up. All right, now someone's got to come up to his feet.
Get up, Tobin.
He's got to come up. He's got to come up. Yeah, now we got a warning on Tobin. Each wrestler has a warning now.
Wrestling at 106 for Apple Valley, Zach Ditka. And for Ellsworth, Hunter Wiebenberg.
All right, we're down under 20 seconds. Fay has a 4-0 lead after that second stalling.
Don't stall when you're behind.
And that is the end of heavyweight. Ryan Fay wins by a score of 4-0 over Matthias Tobin. Team score now is 23-15 in favor of your Raiders. It's going to bring up 106 pounds. Hudson's going to be sending out sophomore Mitch Fanning to take on the #1 ranked senior out of Wausau West, B. Lohr.
Wrestling at 106 for Hudson, Mitch Fanning. And for Wausau West, B. Lohr.
Lohr on an ankle pick. Cuts him 2-1. Lohr on a single. Lohr in another single, switches to a double, gets a takedown. 4-1 now in favor of B. Lohr.
Wrestling at 113 for Apple Valley.
Lohr in another low single. 6-2 now in favor of B. Lohr. 6-3.
Hey, keep the back, please. Keep the back. Keep the back.
8-3 now.
5-point takedown. 5-point takedown, please.
8-4. Lohr in another low single. Scores 10-4 now. Lohr running a half Nelson on Fanning. Fanning trying to fight it off. Near fall is coming. Fanning does a nice job of rolling through. Match score is 13-4 now. Lohr with a 9-point lead. Lower looking to cradle up Fanning.
Wrestling at 120 for Apple Valley.
And that is the end of the first period. Lower has a 13-4 lead and choice. Gonna defer. Fanning chooses neutral.
Big wrestling. Move right in.
Yep. Lower in on a takedown on the head and arm. Near fall coming. Lower looking for the fall. 15-4 right now. Fang does a nice job of rolling through. Gave up 3 near fall. So it's going to be 18-6 now in favor of Lower. 19-6 with a 13-point lead. Takedown here is a tech fall. And there it is. 21-6, that will be a tech fall. B. Lower wins by tech fall over Fanning for your Raiders. So 21-6, Lower wins. That'll tighten up the team score here. It's going to be 23-20. Raiders still holding on to a 3-point lead. Next up, I think we're going to see freshman Carlton Lukey for the Warriors taking on freshman Matt Koski for the Raiders. Neither wrestler ranked. To be honest, I don't know anything about this freshman here out of Wausau West. Got to come up with it and break that. Gives up the takedown right on the edge of the mat. 2-0 with 1:28 to go. Lukey has a 2-0 lead.
Hudson and Koski and Wausau West, Carlton Lukey.
Koski up the tape, up to his base. Lukey riding tough. And we get a stalemate with 42 seconds to go here in the first period. That's working up, working up. He's going to break that, break that. There he goes. Hits a head and arm. Hits a head and arm. All right, Koski's got to finish this here. He's got to finish it. He's got 15 seconds. Come on. Come on. Oh. Just missed it. Koski will take a 5-2 lead though going into the second period. Koski's going to defer. see if Koski can get a good ride in here. Koski looking for a bar. He's got a deep waist bar in here. Swimming to that far arm. Lukey does a good job of getting out of that. Koski go for a coffee grinder here, get a wrist, and we get a stalemate with 1:16 to go. It was a strange stalemate, yeah, it was. There he goes. Now get that wrist. Go right to the wrist, right to the wrist. There he goes. Looking for the bar. Let's see what he can do with this here. Is he going to come? Can you get that farmer? He's got it. He's got it. Oh. Koski's still in control. You got to run that front head. Run that front end. Suck it in. Run that front head. And there's the escape. We got 5-3 now with 39 seconds to go in the second.
Driving that bar forward.
Right, Koski's wrestling to protect the lead here right now, but we got a whole another period to go yet. And that will be the end of the second period. Koski will take a 5-3 lead in the third and final period here, 113 pounds. Koski will go down. Koski's got to be careful here. He's got to turn into this, turn in the other way if he can. Koski up to his feet. He can try to gain hand control here. And gets the escape. 6-3 now with 1:20 to go here in this match. Lukey comes in. No setup, just dives in. Koski, look, there's a reshot on that one. Right there was a reshot. Circle to the right, circle right. Duck. And we get a stalemate with 52 seconds to go. Yes, he does. Boy, how big does that pin look now? We should have had. We still got 2 #1 ranked wrestlers coming yet for Wausau West. Koski does get the another takedown, and that should finish it as long as you wrestle smart. Oh, we got a full Nelson out of Koski. So now it's 8-4 with 30 seconds to go here in this 113-pound match.
We have caution on top guy, red.
I know Koski just needs to ride him out here. Nothing fancy, don't get himself in danger.
Kid pin would be okay.
That would be real good.
Right, not getting that pin in the first period.
Yep. That's big. We got 2 #1 wrestlers to come yet for Wausau West. And that's it. Freshman Austin Koski wins a good match by a score of 8-4 over Carlton Lutke. Next up, Wausau West is going to send out junior Alex Burke to take on Hudson Nick Nelson.
Wrestling 120 for Hudson Nelson, Wausau West, Alex Burke.
Well, Nelson in on takedown, takes nearly 2-0 lead. Oh, I should update on the team score. Raiders are now 26-20 over Wausau West. Nelson looking for the banana splits. Referee Dave Black stopped it for potentially dangerous. 2-0 with 1:31 to go here in the first period. 120 pounds. Nelson trying to get the bar. Does have the bar. He's got the far wrist. Let's walk this around. Let's run this. Let's run this. Gotta go. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. And Burke able to escape. 2-1 now with 48 seconds to go. Nelson another takedown, 4-1 now in favor of Nelson. Nelson looking to cradle. That'll be the end of the first period. Nelson's got a 4-1 lead going into the second. Burke's choice, and Nelson's going to go down. Nelson quickly up to his feet, looking to fight hands. Oh, you're all right. Nelson looking for a reversal. He's got to keep that arm. Keep that arm. There's the reversal. 6-1 now in favor of Nelson. Nelson's got the leg figure forward. Nelson going for the banana splits again. Don't think he's going to get it. Burke's in a good referee's tight position. Good match. Down to the final 30 seconds. There's a stalling on Burke. Nelson's still up 6-1. Yep. Approaching the final seconds here in the second period. And that's how the second's going to end. Nelson to have choice and a 6-1 lead going into the third here. I'm going to assume he's going down. And is going down to start third and final period here at 120 pounds. Nelson's got to be careful here. Burke does have the bar in. Come up. Circle in, circle in. Nelson's got to turn in. Turn to his right. Turn to his right, not his left. Turning the wrong way. Now he can go that way. Oh, Nelson with the reversal. 8-1 now. Boy, we need another takedown here. We need a major decision. We need that all-important team points that we've been talking about. He's up by 7. I think he needs to cut him and take him down and get that 8-point lead. He hasn't been able to turn him yet. There it is. There's our major decision right there. Now you got to ride him. Now you got to ride hard. Nelson up by a score of 9-1. A major decision. That's an extra team point. Big team point in this duel. Nick Nelson's got 36 seconds just to ride him out now. Look for more points. Got to be careful here. Got to be really careful here. Got to keep that arm right in the power half right there. Nelson looking back at the clock. We're down to the final 10 seconds. You just got to keep riding tough. And that's it. Nick Nelson, major decision by a score of 9-1 over Alex Burke. Team score now is 30-20. It's going to bring up 120 pounds, or I'm sorry, 126 pounds. Where we should be seeing, is that Bain over there? Yeah, #1 ranked kid in the state at 126, Colin Bain, taking on freshman Sawyer Massey. Yeah, that would be nice. I was just going to say a victory would be not giving up bonus points. Yeah. Too near fall, being up by a score of 4-0 right off the bat here. Sorry, into a leg turk. Bain another 2 near falls, 6-0 now with a minute into this 126-pound match. Bain looking to cradle up Massey. Bain looking for a 2-on-1 tilt here, little ball and chain tilt. And we get 2 more near falls, so we got 8-0 now at 28 seconds to go. More near fall coming for Bain. So that's the end of the first. Bain's got 11-0 lead over Massey at Hudson. Yeah. Bain with another takedown. 14-0 now in favor of Bain. 1 point away from tech fall. Caution on Bain. Bain looking for another tilt here. All he needs is 1 point for a tech fall. Massey doing a good job of fighting off that headlock, or half Nelson, I'm sorry.
Hudson will take a break of 15 minutes.
And we get a full Nelson, and Massey scores his first point in the match on the full Nelson.
Shut out.
Didn't get shut out. Time 27. Massey is just got warned for stalling. Bain got that point right back. Still trails, or still leads by 14, one away from tech fall. Into the third period we go. Bain has a 15-1 lead. That's tech fall. That's the end of the match. Why would they do that? I don't understand why they just did that. They just gave him his 15th point. So Colin Bain wins by a score of 16-1. Team score now is 30 225. I'm sure what Coach Hansen was thinking, we'll give him 5, not give him a chance to get a pin for 16 points.
132 Hudson, C.J. Steiner. And for Wausau West, Josh Cole.
All right, that brings up 132. 2 more unranked wrestlers. Senior Josh Knoll taking on junior C.J. Steiner. All right, these we got 3 matches left. We started at 45, didn't we? 2 matches left. Boy, the Raiders got a chance to beat Wausau West. We absolutely have to win this match because next up is number 1 ranked Umlauf coming for Wausau West. Raiders are up by 5 at the moment. We absolutely have to win this match. If we don't win this match, the duel will be over. Yes. Noel gets the first takedown of the duel and locked hands. Now it's 2-1 now in favor of Noel. Turner coming up, trying to get out, spinning in. There works hands in, gets it out, ties this match up at 2 apiece with 33 seconds to go here in the first. I mean, this whole match right here, this whole dual meet, I should say, stems on this one. Come on, CJ. Oh. Turner goes in, ankles, finish, gonna finish. That's how the second ends. Steiner and Noel tied up at 2 apiece. Noel's gonna go down. Noel is awarded the escape. Nicely done by CJ to fight that off. Noel's got a 3-2 lead with 1:44 to go here in the second period. Two now with 1:26 to go in favor of Noel over Steiner. Okay, Steiner up to his feet. Noel takes him back down. Keep coming up. Head up, buddy. Gotta face him. Hand control, hand control. Center, spin out of that, drive in, drive in! escape. 5-3 now with 32 seconds to go here in the second. Steiner. No running the front head on Steiner. And that's how the second's going to end. Knowles got a 5-3 lead. Steiner trails by 2 with 2 minutes to go in this match. We win this match, we win the duel. Hudson on top. Steiner up to his base, got to come up, get his head off the mat. Steiner up and gets out. All right, 5-4 now. We got a minute 40 to go. Takedown away from leading in this match.
Circle, CJ, circle. Come on. And stand still.
Steiner comes in, gets that elbow, sucker drag, turn, sucker drag, so close, 56 seconds to go. Come on, CJ. CJ running a little elbow tie here. Right down to the mat again. Got to spin. No! Steiner gives it up right at the end. 7-3 or 37 seconds to go. Locked hands. That's 2. Go! Steiner's got to pull him in this way. Now let's get this score figured out here. I think it's they got 7-7. Let's see if that's right. Well, we got 22 seconds left. I believe it's 7-7, but it looks like Coach Hansen's going to go try and check the score. Stop it. All right, we're back after they checked the score. It is tied. We got 22 seconds to go in this duel, hinging on this right here. It's got to ride hard. Got to ride hard. Oh, you kidding. 8-7 now. Steiner's got 15 seconds. He's got to take him down. He's got to go here.
Come on.
And that's the match. Noel wins by a score of 8-7 over Steiner. That tightens it up to 30-28 with the final match coming. Wausau West is going to send out the #1 ranked senior, Joe Umlauf, to take on junior Nick Johnson. Dang, so close. Good match.
Wrestling at 138 for Hudson, Nick Johnson. For Wausau West,
Well, can Nick keep it to a decision here? That would be nice. All right, Wausau West in team points trails by 2. And Umlauf gets the first takedown. So whoever wins this match here wins the duel. And again, Umlauf is the #1 ranked wrestler at 138. Is he at 38 or 32? He's at 38. Umlauf takes a 4-1 lead. Johnson in on the single. Johnson trying to cover his right arm here. And we roll out of bounds. Still 4-2 in favor of Umlauf with 40 seconds to go in the first. Umlauf with another takedown. 6-2 now.
Short time, Joe, short time.
14 seconds, Joe.
Come on, Nicholas.
Johnson does get an escape. 6-3 now with 1 second to go here in the first. Umlauf is going to go down.
12 minutes.
Umlauf up to his feet. Johnson still hanging on to a single there. Umlauf able to get away. 7-3. Minute 50 to go in the second period here. 138 pounds, last match of the duel. Raiders leading by a team score of 30-28 into this final match. So whoever wins this match wins the duel.
Go, pick up the pace, Joe.
Umlauf in with a cow catcher takedown, and there it is. Joe Umlauf wins by fall over Nick Johnson and wins the duel by a score of 34-30. Up next for the Raiders is going to be Ellsworth Panthers. See you soon.